Good morning, students. How are you doing all? So, our chapter is going to finish today. I hope that you have understood and you have got better clarity on the chapter angles, and you would confidently proceed for the further chapters. So, we were doing, I think we were on question number 3 we had done yesterday. Figure it out. So, question number 4. Draw the letter M such that the angles on the sides are 40 degree each and the angle in the middle is 60 degree. So, first of all, understand the question. You have to draw M such that the side angles, what are the angles that are formed? Here there is one ray, here there is second ray. So two rays are meeting at a common point. So this is the vertex, say O. Then this is the ray and this is the ray. So this is another vertex A. Then this line and this line meeting. So this is another vertex B. So it is saying that the angles on the sides. So what are the angles on the sides? This angle and this angle. It is saying that it should be of 40 degree each, and the angle in the middle should be 60 degree. So we have to draw M figure with these angles. So how will we start? So first of all, this is a rough figure. Sometimes you need to draw the rough figure so that you can have idea of what you are going to do. Now first of all, I will draw the first line for M. Now where is M next line should stand upon? It should start from this side and this point. So first vertex O. If this is the vertex and this is the line, how would you put the protector? Protector center would be at the vertex and it would align with the line over the protector. Now you have to make angle 40. So starting from 0 reading 0, 10, 20, 30 and 40 here. So we get 40 like this. Your protector is small, so your end point would be somewhere here. So keep in mind, like this is your protector. So when you draw 40, how would you draw it? You would put the center of the D over O and align the 0 line and then draw the 40 degree. So you would get the point somewhere here. Now the next is 60 degree. Middle angle should be 60 degree. Now obviously the other side is reflex angle. So we have to make the 60 degree in the upper part. So what is my vertex now? This point would be my vertex and I would keep the center of the protector on the line, align it with 0 and would draw the 60 degree. Now somewhere your point should come somewhere here. So we draw and reach 60 here. Then keeping in mind this 2 points, we will draw M like this. And now our last angle need to be 40 degree. So we would do this as the vertex, and you need to align the line with the protector line. This is the center vertex and this is the, so now the line should come somewhere here. So it is 40 degree here, and you get so this is our M now. So this is the M that you have got. Now the next question. Draw the letter Y such that three angles formed are 150 degree, 60 degree and 150 degree. So again you have to draw Y such that three angles are 150 degree, 60 degree and 150 degree. So how does Y appears? It is like this and like this. This is your Y. Now in this case, which of the angles would be 150? 150 is an obtuse angle, whereas 60 degree is an acute angle. So first you should know that what type of angles are they. So this is obtuse angle and the 60 degree is acute angle. Now in the figure, which of the angles, first find the angles, where are the angles forming. This is the line and this is second line which is meeting here. So one angle is this turning 150, then another angle is this here 150, and the third angle is also having the same vertex O, that is 60 degree. This is how you have to get the figure. So we do it now. So let's start. First of all, we would draw the bottom line. Now from the bottom line we have to draw 150 degree. So we would round the D. Now you cannot put the D like this because angle would come somewhere here. You have to change the direction of the protractor, and from here we will go to start from 0 reading 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 140, 150. So somewhere here it is coming. So we join like this. Similarly, from the same point we would make $150. Now from the other side, because we need Y shape, so it should come somewhere here. You cannot keep it like this, otherwise the rotation would be, yeah, so here the rotation is like this, and here the rotation should be like anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise rotation means you have to keep the protector down 0 line over the bottom line and go till 150. So you get the point here and you join it, forming 150. So this is 150, this is 150. Now we will measure the remaining angle. So keeping center at the same common point and aligning 0, we get the third angle to be 60 degree. So if you draw two of the angles 150 and 150, you would get the third angle automatically at 60 degree. So this is how you would make letter Y. So this is letter M and this is letter Y with the required measurements of angle. Now question number 6. So I am rubbing the first figure. The question says that the Ashoka Chakra has 24 spokes. What are the spokes? The lines over the Ashoka Chakra. So your Ashoka Chakra is in your Indian flag. You have Ashoka Chakra in the middle and that has 24 spokes. So like this, 24 spokes are there. What is the degree measure of angle between two spokes next to each other? What is the largest? Okay, first we do the first question. What is the degree measure between two spokes? First question is, what is the degree measure between two spokes? So you understood the question, that you have the chakra and you have to find the angle between two spokes. So what is the, if I start from one spoke and go round and reach the same spoke, okay, let us leave one of the spoke here. If I start from one spoke and go round and reaches the same spoke, what is the angle formed here? The angle formed is complete angle. What is the measure of complete angle? Complete angle is of 360 degree. Number of spokes are 24. So how would you get angle between two spokes? If you divide angle between two spokes, how would you find? Suppose X is the, suppose A degree is the angle between two spokes. Okay, so angle between two spokes is A, then next spoke is also A, then next spoke is also A, like this you have angle A between two spokes. Okay, do you understand this? This angle is A, this angle is A, this angle is A, this angle is A. Like this, each of the angle is A. And total of all the angles, how many angles would be formed? If there are 24 spokes, there would be 24 angles. So, 24 angles into, you can add also like A plus A plus A 24 times. So, what you would get, suppose I say that 3 plus 3 plus 3. So, either you sum up it, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9, or what do you do? 3 into 3. This is the basic of addition and multiplication. You can always get addition by multiplying it with the number of times the same thing is repeated. ठीक है, जितनी बार रिपीट हो रही है उतनी बार से अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई कर दो नंबर को तो सेम आंसर आता है जब उनको ऐड करो. ऐसी अगर मैं यहाँ 4 लूँ, 4 प्लस 4 प्लस 4, so how many times I have to add, multiply 4 with 3 times. So what is the measurement? 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12 and 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12. So similarly, if there are 24 A angles and you have to add them up, you would get A plus A 24 times. Okay, so instead of adding it 24 times, what you would do, you would multiply A with 24 times. So you would get 24 into A degree is equal to, total angle कितना बना जब सारे एंगल ऐड कर दिए तो we get the complete angle 360 degree. So 24A is equal to 360 degree. Now we would calculate it. 360 degree divide by 24. Okay, and you get the answer. I am doing the simple calculation for you, not doing the complex calculation. So there is let's see, 3 8 are 24, 120, sorry, 4 2 are 8, 4 3 are 12 and 2 15. So your angle between two spokes come out to be 15. So this is the answer. The next is, what is the largest acute angle formed between two spokes? So obviously the largest acute angle formed is 15 degree. Largest acute angle, okay, wait a minute, largest acute angle formed. Now largest acute angle, you would say between two spokes. Now if I multiply between any two consecutive spokes, consecutive means adjacent, adjacent means one near the other. Between two consecutive spokes, it is angle A, which is 15 degree. This is the smallest angle between the two spokes. Okay, so 15 degree is the smallest angle between the two spokes. Now you have to find the largest acute angle. Largest acute angle. So largest acute angle means, again what I will do, acute angle is less than 90 degree. You can start with the table of 15. If I, or you can add 15, 15, 30 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15. How many times I have added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plus 15 and 6 total. Now what would be the sum of 6 15 angles? From here, if I add it 6 times, 6 spokes, then you have here 90 degree. So this is not the case. So what we would do, we need angle less than 90 degree. So we would remove one of the 15 from here, and what I would get, or one of the 15, or the same thing, how many times I have added 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 15 into 5, that is 70. It is 75. So you get angle 75 degree. 75 degree is the largest acute angle, because after that it becomes 90 degree. If you multiply by 6, you would get 90 degree. So 75 degree is the largest acute angle that is formed between two spokes. So 15 degree is the smallest angle that is formed between any two spokes, and 75 degree is the largest acute angle that is formed between the two spokes. So with this question is done. Now moving to the next question. Question number 7 says, it is a puzzle. I am an acute angle. If you double my measure, you get an acute angle. If you triple my measure, you get an acute angle again. If you quadruple my measure, you will get an acute angle yet again. But if you multiply my measure by 5, you will get an obtuse angle measure. Okay. So what are the possibilities of my measure? So this is just relate the previous question with this. You were adding 15 and 15, you are getting 30. Okay. Either you add 15 plus 15, you get 30, or you multiply 15 with 2, you get 30. This was the case of the previous question. Similarly, when we added 15 6 times, then we got 90. Okay. So I subtracted 115, and when I added it 5 times, it is 75, or multiply with 5 times. So adding 5 times the same angle or multiplying directly with the 5, you get the same angle. Similarly, the question here, it is saying that I am an acute angle, and if you double it, so double it means let angle be A degree. Double it means A plus A degree. So how much it becomes? It becomes 2A degree. then it is saying that if you triple my measure, so I can either add the 2 or I can say 2 into A. This is 2 into A degree. If you triple means 3 into A. This is double. This is triple. So 3 into A degree. If you quadruple, then it is 4 into A. And it is saying that if you multiply 5 with me, you get an obtuse angle, or yes, you get an obtuse angle. So what is all these conditions are giving the acute angle, whereas multiplying with 5 you get obtuse angle. So that means largest acute angle would be this 4 into A. Like we found largest acute angle between two spokes of the Ashok Chakra was 15 into 5. Similarly, here the largest, what is the largest? If you multiply by 2, it is small. If you multiply by 3, it would become larger. If you multiply by 4, it becomes more large. And if you multiply by 5, it becomes obtuse angle. We do not need obtuse angle. We need a largest acute angle which is formed. So largest acute angle becomes 4 into A degree. Okay. So now you have to find the angle. How would you find that this should be less than 90 degree? This is the question. So we start with say 10 degree. So 10 degree would give 4 into 10, 40. 40 is the largest, and 5 into 10 would give 50. So multiplying with 5, it is saying that I become obtuse angle. So this is not the case. It is not the case. 10 degree is not possible. We will take, let's take 20 degree. So 4 into 20 would give you 80 degree. And what would 5 into 20 would give you? It would give you 100 degree. So you can see here that when it is multiplied with 4, the largest acute angle formed is 80, and after that it becomes obtuse angle. 100 degree is obtuse angle. Okay, so now we find the remaining angles that were formed, like 2 into 20 is 40 degree. This is acute angle. Then 3 into 20 is 60 degree, that is acute angle. 4 into 20 is 80 degree, that is acute angle. And 5 into 20 gives you 100 degree, which is obtuse angle. This is the first possibility. So our first possibility is 20 degree. Okay, this is first possibility. There may be some other angles also which give the same result. What is the result? That multiplying with 4 gives acute angle, whereas multiplying with 5 gives obtuse angle. So now this is how would you guess other angles? You should remember that if 20 is giving 20 multiplied by 5 is giving 100 degree, तो जो दूसरा एंगल होना चाहिए वो 20 के आसपास ही होना चाहिए. ओके, इट शुड बी नियर अबाउट 20 ओनली. So let's take 21 degree. So what would be my 21 degree? If I multiply with 2, it would be 42 degree. If I multiply with 3, it would be 63 degree. If I multiply with 4, it would be 84 degree. And if I multiply with 5, it is giving 105 degree. Now the first three are still acute angles, and the last one is the obtuse angle. So this is the condition which is given in the question, that till you multiply with 4, I am acute angle. As soon as you multiply with 5, I become obtuse angle. So the second possibility is 21 degree. Now we will do with, again we can have more. So let's take 22 degree. Now 22 degree into 2 gives you 44 degree. 22 degree into 3 gives you 66 degree. 22 degree into 4 gives you 88 degree. And 22 into 5 gives you 110 degree. Again the first three angles are acute angle. Now it has reached 88, which is very near to 90 degree. Okay? So these three are acute angles and this is obtuse angle. So again the third possibility is 22 degree. Now what? We got three possibilities: 20 degree, 21 degree, 22 degree. You can check with 23 also. Let's take 23 degree as the angle. You get 23 degree into 2 is 46 degree. 23 degree into 3 is 69 degree. 23 into 4 is 92 degree. So 92 degree becomes greater than 90 degree. So it is not an acute angle. So if this is not an acute angle, this means this is not the possibility. Is not the possibility. So what are the possibilities that you get? There are three possibilities. Starting from 20 degree, 21 degree and 22 degree. So there are three possibilities that if you multiply it with 4, you would get acute angle, and if you multiply it by 5, you get obtuse angle. So in this way, you would do this question. First you reach the first angle that can make this condition possible. 10 was not making this possibility. You reached 20. If you have reached 20 and you got the condition correct, now you do not go to 30, because angles near to 20 degree would only can make this condition correct. 30 would become too large, so it won't be possible for the 30 to be the possibility. So you go near to the 20 degree, which is 21, 22. So three possibilities you get is 21, 20 and 22 degree. So with this our chapter finishes off and all the figure it out has been done. I hope you have understood. I have I hope you have understood and got the clarity regarding angles, their measurement, their drawing of angles, what type of angles we have, and then the questions. So repeat the videos and do it on your own. Check the answers. You would definitely be more confident in solving the question. So with this, I take your leave. Take care. Bye, students.